Good morning! Day 3 of our Boston, really northeast trip to Boston, Newport, and Martha's Vineyard. Today is a travel day. We are checking out of this hotel, and we're sad because this was such a great hotel. We loved it. The Whitney was amazing. If you're ever in the area in Boston and you're looking for a great place to stay, I could not recommend staying at the Whitney. It was an incredible hotel right here on Charles Street, so you can just walk down and shop and also eat. But today we're going to Newbury Street, so I'm going to film a little bit of that, and then we're going to eat lunch and then make our way down to Newport, Rhode Island, and it's going to be fun. She's wearing a scarf. She got it. All right, we got our car, our rental vehicle. Now we are headed to Newbury Street. And Megan's gonna film a little bit last part of Charles Street, and we'll make our way to get breakfast. We made it close to Newbury Street. We're about to go eat some breakfast at Café, what is that? Landwer? Café Landwer. And right next to it is Blank Street Coffee. Woo, it's so good. But we're about to go in here and get some coffee. Hello. Hey. Hello. Just two? Well, we made it to eat breakfast. Let me guess, you're gonna get a pancake. Alright, I guess I'm just waiting on my parfait. Okay, we're having breakfast at Café Landwer. Oh wow, look at this parfait too. Oh, I'm sorry, oatmeal, yeah. Whoa, thank you, sir. Okay, so we're having breakfast at Café Landwer. It's a Mediterranean-inspired cafe right here close to Newbury Street. And so their coffee is pretty good. I got an Americano. It's not bad at all. And their food is a mix of comfort and obviously a lot of flair. Look at that. So Megan and I decided to split the pancakes, and the pancakes come with 3 fluffy pancakes. Comes with these sides. Comes with Nutella on the side, whipped cream. I guess that's syrup. And then we added on, you have an option to add on eggs and bacon. And then I got the oatmeal, look at that, with a little bit of honey on the side. So, we're about to dig in. This looks incredible. Megan is excited. All right.
My favorite food.
This is our favorite food. Here we go. Well, we just ate. It was very good. What do you think about your breakfast?
It was delicious.
It was very good, so we're gonna stop at Blank Street Coffee, get some coffee, and then go walk down Newbury Street. All right, we're headed to Newbury Street. We got our cup of coffee. Here we go. Got our cup of coffee. We're gonna go let this girl shop a little bit on Newbury Street.
Those are my favorite words for you to say. Let me go shop.
Yeah, we're gonna go let her shop a little bit. I'm gonna show you around to those shops. Don't know how much I'm gonna capture, but if you're in Boston, one of my the three things that you need to hit is the North End. That's where we ate and did our food tour yesterday. And then obviously Beacon Hill, Charles Street, that's where we stayed. And then Newbury Street, that's where we're gonna go shop right now. We have our cup of coffee and we're gonna go shop. Megan said I was gonna spill this cup of coffee. I've spilt it everywhere. All right, we are on Newbury Street. Now this street is gonna have a lot of upper scale places. So I don't know how much shopping we're gonna do here, but we still act like we own the place and we just gonna walk down it.
Maybe it's high end.
Oh, high end, not upper scale. Did I say upper scale? Upper scale. It's high end shopping here. So we're just gonna act like we belong here. If anything, it's a beautiful street. Look at that painting up there. That's the painting I want in my office. Right there. So as Megan is shopping, we're here at Newbury Street. This is one of Boston's most famous shopping areas. It stretches through Back Bay and is full of boutiques, national name brands, and cozy cafes. It's also just a beautiful street just to walk along. Even if you're not shopping, it's a great place just to kind of take a stroll. But as you can tell, you got a lot of boutiques. There's even like places like Zara's. National name brands, but also local art shops and boutiques here. So I love the building architect here. It's just kind of classic Boston. So if you're ever in the area, definitely check out Newbury Street. It's about 8 blocks of shops, I believe. It's food. They have food here. And obviously the classic Boston architect here. It's just a beautiful street. It's kind of unique because this is obviously a newer building. Look at that. Definitely remodeled or redone. You can tell by the bricks versus this style architect and bricks. I mean, this style is so much better looking to me than this. Modern, clean edges, straight edges, versus right next to it. It just, the colonial style is so much better to me than modern. Where's all the good architects nowadays? What's happening with our thought process on building buildings? And then you walk along, look at this building right here. It's beautiful. Look how this is. What's happening? Beautiful columns, beautiful building, and then obviously a modern building. We gotta do better. Okay, Megan's been in this shop a while. I'm assuming she found something. She sure did. She bought something. What would you say about this building right here?
It was built more recently.
Why?
Because the grout lines.
Not the grout lines. Well, I mean, maybe so, but
Yeah, it is. The bricks,
well, I mean, look at
the
look at the two different buildings there. One architect, early 1800s, 1900s, put a lot of thought into the building. Modern day design is straight edge, no real detail. Just get the building up, make it look a certain way. But like the building next to it, look at the building next to it, way down here. Our architects nowadays, not so great. Like that building's beautiful, and then you look at this new building, obviously it's built newer, no real detail. Terrible. Gotta do better, America. So really quick, just a quick Google search on why the architects are different than they used to be. Because back then they would put craftsmanship over efficiency. And the architects, as we know, back in the day had a personality. They wanted to build a building that looked something like this to where people could ask who was the architect, and it was kind of a way to put your name out there. Obviously back then they had less regulations and budget constraints, so they put more time into their buildings. And then obviously a connection to history, where the architect came from and what his personality was, what his culture was like. And so he put his name and his stamp on the buildings that he designed. Just a beautiful day here in Boston. Drove from Boston to Newport, about an hour and 20 minutes, and we are now pulling into Newport, Rhode Island. We finished our shopping, then we ate at an amazing restaurant for lunch. You won't believe it. It's a place called, they call it, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, they call it. The best chicken in the world is what they say. And so we ate there for lunch really quick. Now we are pulling into Newport, Rhode Island, and we're about to check into the hotel, and then we are going to maybe walk down to the wharf and get a lobster roll for Megan. So yeah, we'll do a room tour and then we'll finish off the night at the wharf. Stay tuned. Okay, we just got in our room. I'm gonna give a quick room tour. We are staying at Newport Harbor. Okay, we just got back in our room or just got to our room, and I'm gonna give you a quick room tour. We are staying at Newport Harbor Island Resort. It's on Goat Island. It's amazing. It has great reviews, so we're staying here. Here's the bathroom. Amazing details on the floor. It's got beautiful sink and a walk-in shower, but the coolest part about it, it is very coastal looking. Makes you feel like you are right here on the coast. And even better, look at this amazing view. We are literally on the water. So we get to wake up every morning right here looking at the sailboats. So we are super excited about this. We'll be here. We are literally on an island here in Newport, Rhode Island. Literally Rhode Island. But we're on Goat Island in Newport, Rhode Island. And we'll be here for a couple of days. And so, yeah, we're staying here. We just got to our hotel and we're about to catch a water taxi to the wharf. Well, we just made it to Newport, Rhode Island. Now we checked into our hotel. Now we are walking around the wharf. And so you'll just see some video of us walking around the wharf. It's got some incredible shops, some great places to eat. And we'll spend a lot of time here on Sunday as well, because we'll be taking a sailboat tour. But today we're just kind of walking around the wharf. I'll show you around what they have to offer restaurants. We're gonna try to get some lobster rolls, but also we're gonna do a lot of shopping right now. So I hope you enjoy. There's Megan. She's ready to shop and eat here at the Wharf. Just walking around the Wharf. Just such a lovely evening here. I love the designs. A lot of great shops here. Megan's in there shopping. If you've never been to Newport, you definitely need to check out Newport, Rhode Island. I think most people would really enjoy this place. So after shopping at the Wharf, now we're on Thames Street. This is another great street that's got some shops and a lot of restaurants here. I love the brick road, the cobblestone roads. A lot of pubs and restaurants here. Oh, I have to get some fudge. Me and Nani, get Nani some fudge too. It's got some great stores. We're eating at Brick Alley. Brick Alley, this is one of the Maddox's favorite places to come when they come to Newport, Rhode Island, and so it's a cool little place right here on Thames Street. So we're gonna just go ahead and eat here out of a tradition. Thank you. Sorry, we're gonna try a Brick Alley pub and restaurant. We're not gonna do the pub side, we're gonna do the restaurant side of things. We're eating out a tradition here. The past couple times we've come to Newport, Rhode Island, we have eaten at this place with the Maddoxes. So we're gonna go ahead and eat here again just out of tradition. I'll show you the food that we are going to get, but it's a really cool, definitely a cool vibe in here. All right, this is our food. I got the stuffed shrimp. Don't know exactly all that it comes with, but it comes with shrimp that are stuffed. And then Megan got the salmon and a baked potato. She couldn't decide if she wanted a lobster mac and cheese or the salmon, but tomorrow we'll probably get some lobster roll. So she went with the salmon, and I went with the stuffed jumbo shrimp.
I went in the sample stall.
So this is right outside of our hotel. This is the back balcony of our hotel. Just wanted to show y'all really quick here at dusk before we head in for the night. Isn't this awesome? This is pretty cool. Got some fire pits going right there. You can go play cornhole. They got a pool. Way too cold to swim right now. They did tell us it was heated, but obviously we wouldn't be swimming anyways. Hallelujah. But this is the ocean, or the port, I guess. Look at this boat out here. Wow. This is beautiful. So this is right outside of our hotel. Look how beautiful this view is. Right here, the evening time. So right behind us, you can see Megan and our hotel's behind us. But they have these chairs. You can just sit out and sit by the water. We're walking right outside of our hotel, and just look at this view. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Check this out. We're walking to this lighthouse really quick. There's Megan in front of us. There's our hotel right there. There's the beautiful sunset. If I can get the ISO right. Wow. There it is. We're headed. What do you think?
It's cold and cute.
Cold and cute! There it is. Look at that. I'll try to take a picture of it. Well, we just finished our dinner. We're finishing our evening here at Newport, here at Bowen's Wharf. We're waiting on our car to get here, and we've had a great day. We started out in Boston, shopped, drove to Newport. Now we're here, and tomorrow we're going to Martha's Vineyard. We're gonna catch a ferry and go have a great day there. But isn't this sunset beautiful? Ending our day right here in lovely Boston. We will see y'all in the morning on the ferry headed to Martha's Vineyard. Isn't this beautiful?